Hey, what's up, visionaries? Welcome back to the channel. As always, my name is Anton, and hopefully all of you guys are having a fantastic day because we're on song number 4, I believe, of our ADELE 21 full album reaction. And this is an excerpt of that full album reaction. So if you enjoy what you see here, definitely, if you're interested in checking out the full thing, link down below in the description. And so far, incredible record. Yeah, intense, emotionally intense, powerful. Yeah, just all the songs have this like driving nature to them. And I'm excited. So anyway, before we get into it, I want to mention to all of you guys that if you have any suggestions for artists that you'd like to see return to the channel, definitely leave them in the Discord in the channel called Returning Artists that I created for you guys. As always, it's free. It takes about 2 minutes to set up a Discord account, and then when you're done setting up the account, link down below to join the community and leave all your suggestions. And yeah, just know that I do not take any suggestions from the YouTube comment section down below. And other than that, I want to give a big shout out to the Support Squad on the Patreon. I very much appreciate it. Thank you for helping out and being here since however long you've been here. And yeah, that's what funds the entire channel. So if any of you want to yeah, consider checking it out, joining the Support Squad, whatever, yeah, link down below. And yeah, that's also if you want any songs requested, if you want to check out the full album reaction of this, like I mentioned, all down there. All links are down there to my podcast, to official merch if you're interested. And that's it. So let's get into ADELE. Don't You Remember?
When will I see you again? You left with no goodbye, not a single word was said. No final kiss to seal any sin. I had no idea of the state we were in. I know I have a fickle heart and a bitterness and a wandering eye and a heaviness in my head. But don't you remember? Don't you remember the reason you left me before? Baby, please remember me once more.
That's beautiful.
When was the last time you thought of me? Or have you completely erased me from your memory? 'Cause I often think about where I went wrong. And the more I do, well, the less I know.
Look at her face.
But I know I have a fickle heart and a bitterness and a wandering eye and a heaviness in my head.
You can see it on her body language.
Don't you remember? The reason you left me before? Baby, please remember me once You used to love me. When will I see you again? Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Man, wow, that was a really welcome change, I think. Because like, as much as I get anger and that's important, you know, standing up for yourself, like everything we've heard from Adele so far on the record is very important. You know, it's really a big part of learning how to figure out your boundaries and to stand up for yourself. But as always, I feel one part is that like so much of, you know, breakup songs and bitterness and anger and resentment, it denies the humanity of the person you are angry at. And, you know, yeah, they probably have done some pretty horrendous things. But at the same time, like, you know, I'm sure they were broken too. And so, you know, so much of the time you have to hate these people to truly walk away. Because if you don't truly hate them, every time they pretend to change, you'll get roped back in. Or, I guess the other way of doing it is you don't have to hate them, but you can love them, stand up for yourself and be like, look, even if you've changed, you know, I'm done here. And I hope you've changed, but hopefully you've changed for someone else. Hopefully the next person that is with you, you can actually love, because I know what I want and it's not this. And there's too much pain here, you know? But it's like, yeah, most people, even the people that we hate and people I've talked about on the channel, and you guys know exactly who I'm talking about, I can sometimes, you know, get so angry and blame this person for problems and see the worst aspects of them. But even in those times, I have to remind myself, deep down, they're human. You know, he's a good person. Broken, jaded, bitter, you know, abusive, but fundamentally, he was a child too at one point. A child that was heavily abused himself, and me denying his humanity doesn't get me anywhere. You know, I don't think I can heal hating somebody. It's it freezes me in place. But letting go sets me free. And so I know one thing I like about this one is this one was a bit more reflective. This one was a bit more reflective. Yeah. Yeah, I love that. But don't you remember the reason you loved me before? Baby, please remember me once more. Like, you are trying to see the best in someone, you know? You know, you're trying to see that there must be something good in me, something must be good in you. You know, there were good times, you know, what did you see? And also at the same time, she's probably, being in a relationship, a toxic relationship, really strips you of your integrity. And self-love, it strips you of any self-respect you have, because why would you allow yourself to be stepped on over and over and over and over again? You know, you allow yourself to be stepped on because you don't think there's anyone better. You think that this is the best you'll get. This is hell, but it's the best you'll get. Because you don't deserve anything better, you know? And that's what sucks, is the longer you're in these relationships, the more your self-respect is just stripped away and leached from your bones. Until you just go, hey, you know, what's the point of leaving? I'll never get anything better. This is the best I'll get. I'm a piece of shit. And, you know, this is all there is. But the problem is, it's that slow descent into that. Is like, if only you could see like a chapter of your life and press rewind and go to the very beginning and be like, oh shit, you know, if I look back, it was a slow descent into this corpse of a person I am, in this hollow shell, this person without any soul, without any faith, without any strength. You know, when I came into this relationship, you know, if only I saw where it would go to. And the fact is, you know, a lot of the people that get trampled on are, a lot of times, just very sensitive people. And, you know, as I always say, this world doesn't do too well to sensitive people. They feel a lot. They're usually empathic. They let a lot in. They don't know the boundary between themselves and someone else. They don't know the boundary between someone else's emotions and theirs. They haven't learned yet that it's not their job to carry other people's pain. It's not their job to be a sponge and soak up other people's energy. That you can love people and care for people, but not let them bring you down. It's just like, the world doesn't teach sensitive people that process. You know, a lot of sensitive people feel guilty if they give up on someone, or if they don't let someone in. It's like, oh, I'm abandoning them. And it's like, you're not abandoning them. The actually only way to help somebody truly is to actually help them. And again, as I always use the lifeguard metaphor, because I was a lifeguard, that you can't save a drowning victim when you're drowning, right? You have to be on shore and pass them the life raft, right? Because if you try to get in and save them, they just push you under with them. You both die. So it's like, yeah, you have to step away. And the thing is, once you step away and you're with yourself for a while, you'll realize that self-confidence starts to come back. Or maybe you never even had any, and it's your chance to build some for the first time in your life. Because you don't even know what that's like. But the first step is just be by yourself. You know, don't be in a relationship until you have self-confidence. That's the problem. A lot of people think they'll gain self-confidence from being in a relationship, but that's not the case. Build yourself first, and then get into a relationship with someone who's on your level. Because that's all you ever do. You only find people who are on your level. So if you don't love yourself, you'll find someone who doesn't love themselves, but you'll find the opposing force. So if you don't love yourself and you're a pushover, you'll find someone who doesn't love themselves, but they're the abuser. Again, that's always trauma bonding 101. You find your puzzle piece that matches you. But it's the same vibration. It's the same level of self-respect, you know, because even abusers, they don't respect themselves either. You know, you think they do. You think that power that they employ over you is self-respect. It's not. You know, a lot of those people are like one step away from just, they're in so much pain. They're in so much self-loathing that they're willing to destroy another human being. That's how broken they are. They're always one step away from ending it. Or even if they're not one step away from ending their own life, they're one step away from having the self-reflection required to hate themselves enough to actually do that. You know, some people are in so much denial, so much narcissism, that they can't even see how much they hate themselves. They think they love themselves, but that's just a facade for how much they hate themselves. They're overcompensating, and they've been overcompensating for so long. They've created a mask, and they've lived that mask for so long, they think they're the mask. They think they're that awesome person. But really, they're just decaying underneath that. The core of who they are is just rotting away as they put so much of their energy into this facade. So, but man, I just love the self-reflection nature of this song. And, yeah. Definitely. If you're on the Discord, if you're listening to this full album reaction live, definitely leave your thoughts in the Discord, in the Adele channel. I'd love to hear what you guys think of this one. And if you're on YouTube, let me know. What are your thoughts on this one? What are your top 3 favorite Adele songs? What are your favorite Adele songs on this record? Let me know down below. Also, if you guys enjoyed the video and you want to help support the channel with the YouTube algorithm, definitely like the video and leave a comment, something silly, profound, whatever, up to you guys. And if you want to support the channel and yeah, request songs and also check out this entire full album reaction, definitely consider checking out the supporter squad down below. And that's it. So I'll see all of you guys again tomorrow. I love you. Peace.